My name is Wendy, and I'm running for the Senator of New York State for the year 2020, and you should vote for me. Here's my story. I grew up from a low-income immigrant Chinese family. My parents working typical immigrant jobs. My mom worked at a sweatshop, now is a home attendant. My dad worked at a kitchen in a Chinese restaurant, now is retired. Both speak limited English. Just like most immigrants, my parents worked hard every day in hope of leading a better life and greater opportunities for themselves and for their children. They hoped that me and my two older siblings had a good education and a high-earning job. I achieved one part of what they envisioned in the American dream. Working hard to achieve an education many students and I sought for, I am now a first-generation student at Cornell University. Now, why does my background and story matter? I struggled through numerous obstacles as a child of immigrant parents, but I know these struggles only made me stronger and a person who understands firsthand of what it means to work hard towards achieving my version of the American dream. What do I dream for? I dream for us living in an equitable community. And I'm not just a dreamer, but I'm a doer. I've had the opportunity to intern at Senator Kennedy's office, and that has only furthered my passion to help serve the community. I've had over 100 phone calls from constituents for the past 2 months on all the issues that they face. It doesn't mean that I know what all constituents want, but I certainly do care to help as many people as I can. I've written 39 constituent correspondence letters on various bills on topics on education, transportation, crime and corrections, transportation, elections, and finance, which furthered my legal knowledge and it helped me on significant events. Writing a letter to a constituent on the Climate Leadership and Community Protection Act provided me the background to push forth my passion to fight for environmental protection with my speech at the Youth Climate Strike rally with my friend in front of City Hall to push forth an agenda of zero carbon emissions by 2050. Learning about the Green Light Bill, which grants undocumented immigrants a driver's license, encouraged me to push forth my desire to expand opportunities for immigrants, but also to ensure a safe and inclusive community for them. Researching on the past 50 years of transportation bond acts and different forms of sustainable transportation made me conclude that I want to have a more sustainable transportation system. I want to do that by making public transit more accessible for people by expanding light rail to more areas. I also want to incentivize greater use of electric cars and bikes as a more environmentally friendly form of transportation by expanding bike lanes to more areas and creating more charging stations for electric cars. I believe that policy will help to make my reforms achievable, and I can only do that with your support. Volunteering at the Summer in the City event, helping to build a community garden by the King Urban Life Center made me understand that efforts are achievable with support and with people. These people are you. Now back to my story. My experience is only one example of an American growing up. And interning for Senator Kennedy's office, who represents numerous communities, I understood that his constituents were different, but all similar, and that they all wanted to achieve one common goal, living in an equitable community. For me, I want to not only help those who face similar struggles as me, but I also want to serve for everyone, because everyone is what makes America. As award-winning journalist Rick Rigsby said, "Shoot for the stars, be the best you can be. Good enough isn't good enough if it can be better, and better isn't good enough if it can be best. And I want the best for the community, and I will be a doer for you all." Now remember, Senator election 2020, vote for me. Thank you.